Hi, I'm Mo from Live and Breathe. Today I'm going to take you through a breathwork exercise. This form of breathwork was developed in Scotland by performance psychology specialists at Noble House. The idea behind this is to give you an opportunity to check in with your body, see what sensations you're feeling, notice whether there's any tension that you're ready to let go of, and to give you a chance to engage with your emotions, to feel your feelings. All of these are really important at stressful times like this, so I hope that this exercise leaves you feeling calm and grounded. So your first job is to make sure that your space is as comfortable, warm and free from interruptions as you can possibly make it. Next, find yourself a comfortable sitting position. So the first thing to let you know about this form of breathing is that we breathe in and out through an open mouth. That can feel a little bit unusual depending what your experiences of breathwork have been in the past. It just gives us a chance to take in that bit more air. The next thing is that we breathe in our belly. Of course, we don't literally breathe into our abdomen, we breathe with our lungs, but if we're breathing fully and using our diaphragm, then we should see some movement in the abdomen as we breathe. So if I put my hands here, hopefully you can see that when I breathe in, belly expands, and when I breathe out, falls away again. So let's try a few breaths like that. So placing your hands on your abdomen, a little bit below your navel, below your belly button. Breathing in and out. In and out through an open mouth. And again, in and out. And in and out. Good job. When I breathe, you can hear a sound. I'm making sure that you're able to hear me and to follow me. When you breathe, we're aiming for a silent breath. Okay, time to begin. So the first thing to do is to check in with your feet. How are your feet feeling? Are they warm? Are they cold? Give them a little wiggle. Your toes a little wiggle now. And now push your feet down into the ground, feeling your connection with the ground, feeling your solid base. Good job. And to supercharge this, you can engage your quad muscles a little bit. So just slightly engaging the top of your thighs, not engaging them, tensing them as tight as they can go, maybe to about 40-50%, and making sure that as you do that, belly is still soft and you're able to breathe fully. Okay, so now I'd like you to close your eyes or find a low gaze point towards the ground. There may be points where I suggest that you open your eyes and watch what I'm doing just so that you can follow along. And for now, hands back on the belly, eyes closed, feet pushed into the ground, and breathing in and out. And in, and out, and in, and out. Good, keep that going. Good job. We're aiming for no long pauses between the inhale and the exhale, so just keep breathing. If at any point it feels like too much to breathe in and out through an open mouth, you can change to breathing in and out through your nose. So if you start to feel lightheaded or overwhelmed, then switch to nose breathing. Continuing to breathe in and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Good job. Now we're going to take our attention to the top of the body. So you may want to take your hands and place them on the back of your neck. Continuing to breathe in and out, and in and out. And just noticing whether there are any areas of tension in this part of the body around the neck and shoulders. You can have a little feel around there if you like. See if you can spot any areas where you're holding on to tension. And just breathe into that. You can let your hands go. Also noticing whether there are any areas of tension around the jaw, around the throat. Taking your attention there. And now very slowly, I'd like you to turn your head gently from side to side as you breathe. This can be a really useful exercise for times when you may be feeling stuck, frozen, tense, or overwhelmed. It's the freeze response. So unfreezing this point at the back of the neck here can really help to bring your thinking back online, bring you back to the here and now. Continuing to breathe as you bring your head back to center. Breathing in and out, and in and out. Good job. Now taking the hands and placing them on the upper chest and just gently pushing down. You can have a look at this if you like. Breathing in and out, and in and out. You'll notice that there's not a huge amount of movement in my shoulders if you're watching right now. That's what we're aiming for. Good job. Now taking the arms, again you might want to watch this to see what I'm doing. And holding on to your arms with opposite hands, pulling them in tight, giving yourself a hug. Continuing to breathe, continuing to let the belly be soft. Breathing in and out, and in and out. This is a great one for containment. Really useful for panic, anxiety, fear. Even better if you can find someone that you feel safe with and give them eye contact as you do this if you're ever feeling panicked. For now, provide yourself with some containment, give yourself that big hug, continuing to breathe in and out. Great. Now we take our attention back down to the abdomen. So placing your hands back on the belly. And have a little feel around your abdomen and notice if there are any places that the breath isn't getting to, any places that are not moving or that feel tense. Really send the breath there. And a really common area that can get tense and stuck is this point, which is just right in the center of the upper abdomen where the ribs meet. Again, you might want to have a little look at this. And you can place your hands gently there. Breathe into that. This is a point where we often find ourselves bracing or body armoring. So this is quite a vulnerable part of the body and somewhere that we tend to switch on and tense up if we're feeling threatened, and sometimes we don't manage to let that go again. So this is your invitation to let any tension go that you're ready to let go. Breathing into that, safe to let it go. So breathe in and out, and in, and out. And now I'd like you to take your attention to how you're feeling emotionally as you continue to breathe in your belly. Just take a couple of moments to ask yourself, how am I feeling? What do I need? You're doing a great job. Taking a few more breaths. And finally, we bring our attention back down to the feet, pushing them into the ground, into the floor. Feeling that strong base. I'd like you to take in a few deep breaths in. So inhale, hold, and sigh out. And again, inhale, hold, and sigh out. One more time. Inhale, hold, and sigh out. Good job. And now, I'd like you to bring your attention back into the room. Good job. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you found that useful. At this point, I'd like you to take your time bringing your attention back into the room. Take your time getting moving again. If you feel at all lightheaded, it's especially important to just go slow. Let's take a moment to just stamp our feet, and that can help bring you back into the room. Nice. So make sure that you have some water and a little snack if you do so wish. All these things can help with grounding. You can find more information about breath coaching and the work that I do at liveandbreathe.info. That's the website. Happy for any questions, if you'd like to know more, if you'd like a longer session, anything like that, please do get in touch. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. It's Live and Breathe Coaching. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope that you found that useful and that you enjoy the rest of your day.